I think most people like having a hood, right? And if not, that's cool. This video might not end up being for you. However, today I want to show you guys 5 more really cool hoods that are out there for TF2, carrying on from my video I made like last August or something. So in that video I showed off a bunch of hoods for TF2 that I really liked, and we're going to be doing that again today. The links to every hood that I talk about will be in the description too. And yes, I said hoods, that is how I say it. You know what I mean. Please, I don't want a million comments about it. Or maybe you'll just comment anyway. I don't really mind, but whatever. Also, keeping the sub intro short today. If you like the content and you want to see more, I'd appreciate you pressing the sub button. I know this annoys people, but it works, so I say it. So the first hood I want to talk about is the KN plus Garmin hood. And this is the hood that Star used when he was still playing TF2. And I think that he was updating this himself at the time. And obviously since leaving TF2, he hasn't been keeping up with it. But other people have been updating it so it carries on working, which I think is great, because you can actually go and still use the hood that Star was using. And I'm glad that people can kind of pick up projects that others have left and keep it going because they know the community will want to see it. And I think that this hood generally just looks quite great. And for me, there's a lot of nostalgia there, honestly, with this hood. I think it looks great while also reminding me of a time when my life was a little bit more simple. Maybe my life wasn't better back then, but I was on Twitter a lot less. So there's that. Next up, we have Brussel Hood. This, once again, is a very much like an OG hood. And there was a couple of people that got a little bit upset that I didn't mention it last time. And I remember this hood always being seen, at least by me, I've made this up myself, that this was more of like a competitive hood. Like you have this if you want to try and get better at the game and you play seriously, which is all kind of nonsense really, because you have the thing because you like it, not because you're a competitive player, I guess. But it works well for comp players, and the way it's designed is very simple and very clean, so you've only got the information you actually need on the screen, and it's very, very easy to see. So if that's more your taste, I would definitely recommend this. I used it for a bit years ago, and while it didn't make me play better, I saw my health go down to 0 really clearly. Next up, we have Peach Hood, and I honestly had never heard of this hood before certain streamers had started using it that I watched, so I'm not sure if it's new or it's been around for like quite a while. I was just never really looking for another hood, I guess. But it looks amazing. You've got like a really nice little home screen menu, which is very different to most other hoods. The actual in-game UI is also super clean, super easy to read, and isn't distracting either. I personally have never installed this hood and tried it out, but I have watched enough streamers who have been using it to know that it is very nice, it's very clean, and it works well if you are trying to focus a bit more on the game, and you know, you just need to see the important things. Fourth on the list, we have Toon Hood. Now, I got so many comments about this in the last video, and I have to be honest, out of the list of the 5 hoods I had for the last video, Toon Hood would have been number 6. Like, I promise it would have been. Believe me if you want, but it was number 6 on the list. Just obviously, I just didn't do top 6. Toon Hood is insane. You can customize pretty much everything on the website yourself, so the version of the hood that you have is absolutely 100% yours, and there is a really low chance that somebody else would have the exact same one. You know, that's quite cool. You've got your own little bit of uniqueness, but if you don't want to actually design your own, you can pick from a bunch of presets made by other people as well. So if they have designs that you like, you can just pick up their hood, and it's that easy. You can get really creative, you can use some wacky colors, or just keep it simple. And for that reason, I absolutely love this hood. I love what they've done with it, and I'm glad that at least somebody has had this idea and actually made it work well. I tried designing something myself years ago, and it just didn't go very well, so I just downloaded somebody else's, and that worked way better for me. And finally, we have Floor Hood, another crazy popular hood, and for good reason. It's just great. A lot of UIs people have made tend to be very minimal and very clean, and sometimes just kind of lose the feel of TF2 in a way. But Floor Hood manages to keep the feel of TF2 in the fonts and stuff like that, while also making it way cleaner than the original UI, and everything is just better looking, at least for me anyway. It's another fan favorite hood, and it's pretty clear to see why. So there we have it, 5 more amazing TF2 hoods that you can go ahead and download if you would like. All you have to do is go to the description and there's links for all of them down there. And if the hood you like isn't on this video and you think it should have been, comment it down below and there's a chance we can start doing almost like a hood showcase series, maybe, if people want to see that. If you do, let me know. If not, I won't make it. That's cool too. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure you leave it a like and subscribe to the channel if you did. And I will see you all tomorrow with another video. March is going to be a little bit insane, so goodbye.